All right. I had this on my heart, and I had to put a video out and talk about this. Okay. I know people out there that buy these things called like step counters, and you can put it around your waist, and you can count your steps throughout your workday, or just when you're moving around. But here's a good quote for you that might resonate with you. I'm going to read this to you. Don't just count steps. Make every step count. Okay? Don't just count steps. Make every step count. Now, what does that mean? Quality over quantity. Quality over quantity. Okay, well, picture this. You see people in the gym, or you see people out and about riding, at the parks and stuff, or riding bicycles, things like that. And they say, I do about 3 miles every day, and, this kind of stuff. Or they're in the gym and they're on a treadmill for a whole hour, at speed 3, at incline 0 or incline 1. That's quantity, because you're doing a lot and you're expecting a lot of results, and you're expecting a lot of results because you're doing a lot. I get it. You're putting that work in, and you want to see the results. But here's the thing. I had a business partner a long time ago, and it's like it didn't work out because we had two different mentalities. He wanted to do things the hard way. He wanted to work hard. And he didn't tell me straight up, but in so many words, he said I was lazy. He's like, you can't be this lazy, man. Come on, man. You got to get up and do this work, man. You got to get on the phones and talk to these people and sell them. I'm like, yo, man. You're doing too much, and you're going to kill yourself working that hard, man. You can't think that that's going to work. Working hard never pays off, man. That's some old crazy talk that people say back in the day to trick you into working hard for them while they sit back in the office and make the money. It's a psychological trick. Working hard. Even you hear from the president sometimes, we're hard-working Americans, blah, blah, blah. Working hard will put you in an early grave, working hard. I've seen people, I know you heard stories of people who run, and they just drop dead in the street. They're working so hard trying to get healthy to the point that they kill themselves. Like, what are you thinking about? You got to work smarter, not harder. You have this thing in your head. It's called a brain, and you have to use it. You can't be ignorant your whole life and trying to outpace the next person to try to lose weight and get in shape and all this kind of stuff. Like, you have to think about what you're doing and measure the results. Track your results. Every week you write down, measure yourself. Get you a measuring tape, measure your waist, your inches. Weigh yourself every Monday morning, butt naked. Just to see track yourself, and put it on a piece of paper, track it every week. See how that's working out for you. All that hard work that you're putting in, trying to exert yourself to the point that your body's aching all the time, your joints are hurting, your ankles hurting, knees hurting. So, what am I getting at? What am I getting to? What is the point of this? Well, the point is, if you haven't been paying attention, because, I've been laying it down, but I don't know if you're picking it up. Is you can't work hard. You have to work smart. How do you work smart? Let's get back to the counting steps. You don't just count the steps, make the steps count. So what are we talking about here? What do I mean by that? Okay. You're going to go to the park. You're going to walk with your friend. You're going to stay out here for a whole hour walking around the park. You walked about a half a mile. You got your exercise in for the day, and you feel great. Hey, cool beans. You might have burned about 50 calories.
What?
because you're walking at a slow pace, casually talking. It put like this: if you can have a good conversation without running out of breath, well, that means you're not working hard. So what are you doing? You think you're working hard, but you're not really working hard because your hard work. You think hard work is the time put in. I used to tell people all the time when I used to work them out as a trainer back in the day. Exert yourself in short bursts. All that going for a whole hour, hardcore. Your body's not built for that. Go high intensity interval training. You go fast, bam, for 2 minutes, then you stop for about 10 minutes. You go again, bam, for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, then you stop for 5 minutes. Interval training. And let's get back to the steps and counting steps. They have this thing on the treadmill called the incline. See, you put the treadmill on a higher incline than 0 or 1, and what that does is it puts a little more strain on your body. So instead of going for a whole hour, you don't have to go a whole hour. You can go 30 minutes at a higher incline. Okay. You don't even have to go 30 minutes. You can go 10 minutes at a real high incline. Like you put that sucker up to 10 on the incline. I mean, that's like a 35, 40 degree angle. Like you're like this now. 10 and 11 and 12 incline. That's like walking up a hill. So quality over quantity. What do you think will burn more calories? Walking on a flat surface for 1 hour at a casual pace, or walking up a 30-degree incline for about 15 minutes at a fast pace? What do you think works harder? But see, don't get confused by working harder. What you're doing now is you're working smarter, because you're not, dragging the exercise out for a whole hour. You're getting in and you're getting out. You don't have to be at a gym for an hour and a half to get it in. You can get in there for 30 minutes, get in, get out. So you spend more time in the bathroom changing clothes. That's the way I do it. Work smarter, not harder. Yeah. Going down the street with all these lumps and bumps in it. Wish they fix these streets. Yeah. So, once again, don't just count your steps, make your steps count. Incline that treadmill. Speed that treadmill up a little bit. If you're at 2, go to 3, and to put that treadmill at incline 6. Instead of going at speed 3 and the incline at 1. Like, come on. Intensify it. Get in, get out. You don't have to be there for a whole hour. Okay. And when I do some cardio on the treadmill, I always make sure I look at those numbers. Not just the incline and the speed, but the calories burned. And it's amazing how you don't burn that many calories on a treadmill going for a whole hour. It amazes me that how people think that they're gonna burn off weight on a treadmill for a whole hour when the calories that they burn don't reflect weight loss. Did you follow what I'm saying? Did you catch it? Did you catch what I just said? Let me back up a little bit. I'm all in the camera. Did you hear what I had to say? Did you hear? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? I know you know about that. Did you catch what I'm throwing at you? Okay. So, You have to really think about what you're trying to do and what you're trying to achieve. That whole hour that you're wasting time on a treadmill, thinking that you're gonna lose weight, it could be better spent at the Whole Food Market or Trader Joe's, buying some fresh fruits and vegetables, some low-calorie food. You know, you can be buying some lean meats, you know, some low-calorie foods to put together low-calorie meals, to go on a low-calorie deficit diet. You know, that time that you spent trying to burn off those calories could be spent buying low-calorie foods to help you really lose weight. I have one of my best friends. He was 260 pounds, 6'2". You know, getting older, in his 50s. You know, your body starts changing, and you know, health problems start kicking in. So he decided he needs to make a change. He needed to drop some weight. So what he did was he stopped eating fast food, stopped eating late at night, stopped drinking sugary drinks. Actually, he stopped eating fruit too, because he said the acid in the fruit was bothering his stomach, and he couldn't digest the fruit anymore. Couldn't deal with it. So he loved fruit. You know, fruit is the best thing in the world. But his body was telling him something else. I don't know if that was blood type or if you know, some kind of disentanglement in his belly with the acids and how his stomach works. But nevertheless, he had to stop eating fruit, stop drinking alcohol, that beer with all that yeast in it, and the vodka, the liquor with all the sugary drinks that go with mixed drinks. So yeah, he had to shut it all down. Start eating clean, eating healthy, low calorie meals. But guess what? Put it like this: he went from 260 down to 190 in about 2 years. You know, he wasn't trying to lose that much weight, but he couldn't help it. You know, when you going on a low calorie diet like that, your body just loses weight. You're not consuming 4,000 and 5,000 calories a day anymore. You're consuming 1,200 and 1,300, 1,400 calories a day. So I don't want to get into, you know, the calories and the diets and, you know, what this person needs and what that person needs and what you should, you know, take in your body. That's too technical. That's another video. But the whole point of that is you have to be smart about what you're doing with your health and your weight loss. And let's go back to the counting steps. It's all connected. It's all connected. Don't just count your steps, make your steps count. See? He decided to not go to the gym. He said I'm not joining the gym. I'm not lifting weights. I'm not doing any of that stuff. He said he has a bicycle, and him and his wife, he said on the weekends they like pull the bicycles out and just, you know, ride around the neighborhood. But that's it. Nothing strenuous, nothing crazy. But he just changed his diet and he dropped from 260 all the way down to 190 in a couple years. He said he hasn't seen it. He said he got like a mini six-pack right now. He said he's all on Facebook flipping his shirt up, pointing at the lines in his stomach now. But anyway, don't just count your steps. Make your steps count. So if you're exercising, you're doing your cardio, and you think you're going to be losing weight by walking the weight off or jogging the weight off on a treadmill for a whole hour, think again. Cardio is short for cardiovascular. You know, cardiovascular is the heart and the lungs. Keeps the blood flowing. Gets that lung strength going, so you have more endurance. It keeps you healthy. You know, helps prevent heart disease, all that old stuff like that. But as far as weight loss is concerned, nah. You will never outburn the calories to lose weight on a treadmill. I always say this. It takes 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. Keep that in mind. 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. And if you're on a treadmill and you're running for an hour and you look at the calories burned and that treadmill says 30, I can't even, that's crazy. 350 calories burned in 1 hour. Okay, let that sink in. You're on a treadmill and you burn 350 calories in that session. And you think, oh, I'm gonna lose some weight. I've been sweating my butt off. Do the math. It takes 3,500 calories for 1 pound. And you're on a treadmill for 1 hour and you burn 350 calories. That means you would have to be on that treadmill for how long to burn off 1 pound? How many 350 calories does it take to get to 3,500 calories? Do the math. 3,500 divided by 350. I mean, don't take a rocket scientist. It would take you 10 hours to burn off that many calories. Newsflash, that's not gonna happen. Nobody's gonna do that. People in a marathon don't even run 10 hours. How long does a marathon last? About a few hours? Like maybe 2, 3 at the most? And say you're 40 years old, 50 years old, trying to lose weight. You're not gonna do that. You're not gonna do that. Hey, guess what? You're not gonna do that. So how do you lose weight then? Don't just count the steps. Make the steps count. Work smarter, not harder. Okay? All right. Now check this out. Great talk we had today. While I'm driving around in this 5 o'clock traffic. I'm burning calories right now. You know. Yeah, you know, you can actually burn calories just, maneuvering around throughout the day. What? You won't burn as much as exercise, but you will burn some. But I got a great one for you on the next video, but you have to check back. Oh yeah, got another good one. Talking about food on the next one. Yeah, and longevity. Yeah, how most people live one way, but they're trying to live the other way, but they're getting in their own way. They're tripping on their own feet. Yeah, we're gonna talk about it the next time. So, yeah, can't wait for that one either. So hey, make sure you subscribe, like, comment, do all that YouTube stuff. Click the instant notification button so when I drop a new video, it'll show up in your feed and all that old YouTube stuff. So do the YouTube thing. Check me out on all my platforms: TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, but mainly on YouTube. So, but with that being said, I'll see you on the next video. Peace out. Hey, well, y'all didn't tell me I was holding the camera the wrong way.